Well, I would absolutely recommend Edison. I would recommend them because they're professional, because they deliver, because the research is good, because they reach places that other companies don't reach, and because their investor access supports our desire to reach out to all shareholders and not just the top 10 or 20 institutions.
It was the way that Edison quickly grasped on the complexities of our industry and our company.
The reason why Edison is so useful for investors is because it's producing something that you often can't get anywhere else.
Edison is an international investment intelligence firm, and the range of services vary from independent research to commercial due diligence all the way through to international roadshows, and we actually have our own TV channel as well.
Companies come to us for a variety of reasons. Smaller companies often come to us to help increase the liquidity in their shares, to get them access to new investors, whereas larger international companies quite often come to us for reach out of their domestic investor base, targeting a global investor audience.
Ultimately, what we're trying to do is provide investors with a balanced opinion on the companies that we're writing on. That's to say, we're explaining to them what the company is trying to do, what it's trying to achieve, what its prospects are, how it fits into the industry.
So the research is written in a slightly different style. So we don't put buy and sell recommendations on it. So we're not trying to force the reader to making an investment decision.
I actually think the analyst who follows us at Edison does a very good job and understands the industry very well. And I think actually they are bringing a slightly different take to the research. It's not just like the broker research.
You could argue there's no such thing as truly independent research. With Edison, both the client and the reader know what the relationship is. But for anyone who were to sit in some of the discussions I have with the analysts over time, you'll know that they very much have their own views and write about them.
But what we find, Edison is a very good specialist. They focus on the issues rather quickly. They've got an excellent analyst that follows oil and gas. And we've always thought very highly of him.
I think Edison have certainly grabbed the market. I don't read very much other independent research, and I think it's now well set out and easy to get to the nub of the matter. You know, so if I want to look at the balance sheet, I want to look at the P&L, I want to understand what the company does, that's all there.
We try and get our research out to the widest possible audience. We've got multiple channels to do that, including emails that we send out, but also we host our research on electronic libraries such as Bloomberg and Thomson, and also through partner websites. How do we feed that back to the companies? They get access to an online portal called InvestorTrack. InvestorTrack tells the companies in summary statistics how many investors have been reading the research, and the more detailed statistics tell them the actual name of the institution who's read the research, how many reports they've read, and through which source they've actually come to the research.
In the world we live in now, which is becoming incredibly dominated by compliance, having a firm where there are no conflicts of interest really is incredibly valuable.
The investor access team are highly professional, highly organised. Over the last couple of years, they've arranged roadshows across the UK and highly time-efficient, cost-efficient lunches where we can access maybe 15 or 20 private client brokers at one time.
Edison Investor Access is very much a bespoke offering. So it's very much tailored to the client, their IR needs, and where they're looking to gain access to the various markets that we service. So for example, we can take an Australian mining client and have them meet institutional fund managers, private client brokers, high net worths in the UK, Europe, North America.
So we're very happy with the service they provide. It's very useful, and the access to the wealth managers in particular is good and different to the sort of access we get from some of the other brokers.
Welcome to Edison TV. I'm Marvarine Cole, and today I'm joined by Nick Jeffries.
Just like our research, Edison TV is distributed to an extremely wide range of investors. We do that through our email database. We upload it to our website. Companies can upload it to their own website. There are a huge number of video channels that it's distributed through. And we get to see the viewership data on from those channels. And there really are a very large number of investors watching our videos, and the feedback from the marketplace is they find it an extremely valuable source of information.
Our clients cover every sector and every market cap. We work with some of the largest listed companies in the world, such as HSBC, all the way down to AIM-listed stocks.
The events they hold are always well attended. They are always thought-provoking, good questions are asked.
We've done more work a couple of years on the corporate access side, and we've been very pleased with that indeed. It saves us an awful lot of time and effort and frankly cost with a team that is very willing and appears to have very good relationships with the people that they're putting us in front of.
The success of Edison is due to a number of factors: the quality of the people working here, the quality of our products, which is extremely widely read. Global capital markets have fragmented enormously in the last 10 years, and we've been able to keep track with where investors are, and we give our clients access to those investors in a way that the traditional providers, typically the brokers, simply cannot do.